got my eye set on you. I'm not gonna play it safe. I'm not gonna play.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Lifeatyaya. Thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I wanted to take it back a few weeks just to show you what my family and I, what we've been up to. We did the Thanksgiving 5K, and I think I did show you all that last year. This is actually our 11th year doing it. It's so much fun. This year they said it was over 8,000 runners and walkers and families. I am so glad that my family and I were a part of it. It was cold. It was freezing, but it was such a good time. But here we are. We're preparing Thanksgiving dinner. And as you guys saw, my daughters gave me a glass of wine, told me to sit and relax. And I did just that. I did film them a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm a lightweight. After the second glass, I sat down. And I don't think I got up until dinner was done. So I hope you all enjoy this video. We got some undecorating for fall, and then I am going to decorate for Christmas. And then you all will see our first official snowfall with Miss Daisy. She absolutely loves the snow. I have a snow dog, y'all. So I hope you all enjoy this video. I did share this in one of my YouTube shorts, so if you were already over there, thank you so much for all the love and support that you all have shown my channel and Miss Daisy. She absolutely loves the snow. I try to share all of her first with you all. Her first time going down the steps, and then this is her first snow day. As you can see, it took her a moment, just maybe 3 seconds to realize, okay, it's okay. Then she did not want to come back in. She just wanted to sniff around and run and jump in the snow. It's going to be a long winter, especially with her not wanting to come back inside. I do have to get her some more sweaters. She has her little walking vest. I wanted her to get used to the snow prior to walking her. So I wanted her to get used to it in the backyard before we went outside in the front. And but of course, you all can tell she's very used to it now. But again, it's going to be a long winter with her not wanting to come back inside. But again, thank you all so much for all the love that you shown my last video and the last short. So we are back inside, and my mom had gifted me an early Christmas gift with 2 lamps. I don't know if I mentioned this previously, but I want to switch out some things in our living room. So she had gifted me these two lamps, and then she also got me a Cricut for my birthday, which I feel so bad. I haven't even opened the box. As you all know, life has just been busy. It's been busy for me, and I'm sure it's been busy for you all. And I pray that this holiday season that we will all find some time to rest and really reflect on what this season it's about. It's about Jesus being born. And I just pray that we all just embrace that and we just slow down just a little bit. And if you can't, just take moments, moments of just rest and relaxation and just reflection. Here I'm showing you the hutch that I cleaned. I believe it was in the spring. I am still trying to keep it together, not putting a lot of clutter in there, dusting it often. I'm just so glad how it looks. I still can't believe all that stuff was in there. If you haven't seen that video, I want to say it was April that I had posted that. So this is our entryway. I'm not sure if I ever showed you all this, but I just have a sign, a couple pumpkins. I keep my husband and I our Bibles on here, a vase with some stems. And if you guys remember that vase from last year, I got that at the at home store. It was originally $20, and I want to say I got it for either five or 10, somewhere around there, but it was half off. So I'm gonna go ahead, get these items put away, and then we're gonna bring out our Christmas decor. I wanted to mention I'm changing out the sheer curtains here in the dining room. I got a 4-pack of shears from Home Goods, and I was going to change out the ones here in the living room and in the dining room, but once I got them up, they were a little too thin for my liking. So I just added all 4 panels here, and I'm probably going to go back to Home Goods and get 4 more panels for the living room and the family rooms. I just wanted to let you guys know what I was doing. I'm just going to clean the blinds and the windows, and then we're going to go ahead and hang the shears. Yes, I was being a little lazy. I could have took down the other curtains, but they're on different rods. The gray curtains are on a black rod, and they sit about 2 to 3 inches above the sheer curtains. So I just went up under the gray curtains to take the shears down and to put them back up. So just to let you guys know what I was doing. I definitely feel that adding the two extra panels really made a difference. I don't like how thin it was. Now we are backed up against woods, but you just never know. And I do like the sense of privacy. Now the gray curtains, they are blackout curtains. I am thinking about getting an extra two more panels, and I got those off of Amazon, I believe. And I mean, they work perfect, especially with keeping out a lot of the air. Today it was 25 degrees. And so we're in this very cold stretch for the next 7 to 10 days. It's going to be not even 30 degrees. So, like I said, adding those two extra panels, I believe, made a difference. Here we are the next day. I'm just going to go ahead and put everything in these bins. Again, I'm not sure if I said this before, but this bin holds my spring and my fall decor. I may have to get another bin. I did add a few pillows this year, and I want to kind of store the pillows in a bin as well. So we're going to go ahead and get this together, and then we're going to decorate for Christmas. This was much later in the day. You guys seen that I had got my coffee, and I found this cute mug at what did I say? Home Goods. I couldn't remember it was at the At Home store or Home Goods. They only had one. I wanted two, but sometimes how that happens. So I said, every year I want to try to find myself a really cute antique detail oriented mug, and I found this one and I felt like it was perfect. Only downside, again, they only had one. So we're going to go ahead and pull this entryway back together. Again, it was much later in the day. You guys will see Daisy around my feet. She was ready to go out. I kind of keep her on a schedule, especially when I'm working from home. And you all have seen that I did add some things in the kitchen. I'll show you an overview once we're done. And my granddaughter decorated the living room tree. She did an amazing job. It just took me back to when my kids were younger and they were climbing up and down the ladder and they were putting all of their ornaments on that they made in school. And so I just let her have at it. We just spent Sunday morning and she just decorated it however she wanted to. And so I'm not that type of, grandma that it just wants things meticulous. That's not me. Now, certain areas of my home, yes, but the tree, that's a family thing. We all just live here, spend time. Well, not all live here, but you guys know what I mean. They stop over often. And so this is our home, this is our tree, and it's just little touches that I see that, how she grouped certain things together. So I just want to give her, I know she's watching this video. Yaya, thanks you so much for helping me. But this is the dining room, and I don't know if you all remember these vases that I did in the spring. I painted them and I just recycle them every season. I just change the stems and keep it moving. It's stuff is just too expensive to just keep trying to have multiple vases and things like that, in my opinion. But that rug, I got that years ago from Michael's. A lot of things that I've had for years. And then there's a few pieces that I picked up this year, like that sign in the entryway. I got that for $20 from the at home store, and then that candle stand, I got that for about $15 at the at home store. But the blankets and throws and things like that, I got those years ago. But we're going to go ahead and pull these rooms back together, and then I'll give you all an overview. As we are nearing the end of the video, I just want to take the opportunity to say thank you all so much for just showing up on each and every video over the past 3 years. I can't believe it's been 3 years since I started this journey, and I think this year I've been more consistent. I'm praying that in 2026 that will be the year that God will open up doors, like I said before, that no man can shut. And just remember during this season, if you are having a hard time, you are not alone. We all stand with you. And also, please remember just to rest, reflect, and rejuvenate yourself during this season. The gifts are fine, the gifts are beautiful, but let's celebrate the most beautiful gift of all, and that's Jesus Christ. So please remember, just take care of yourself, and I will see you all in the next video.